Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual counsel. The name Victoria is coming in, one of my favorite names ever. I've always loved that name, my lovies. And the name Sophia. I love that name too. That name's coming in for someone. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Victoria's, Sophia's, and everybody in between. Welcome, my lovies. Welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual counsel. We're so honored, grateful, thankful, enjoyed to be here with you to channel this upcoming week or heptads or 7 days. Energetic read, keeping in mind we are reading collective energies, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences, of what you will or what you will not into this creation. We're going to go ahead and get started right away by honoring and thanking our spiritual counsel. I'd like to honor my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted Anna, the name Anna, and Anaheim for some. And you ran out of time for others. For your brothers, my lovies, here come your brothers for some of you, or your sisters. But I want to honor and thank our trusted ancestors. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors, those that protect and love and guide you. I invite you to honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever feels good to you, whatever keeps you connected, grounded, and seeing that you are part of the one. If that is all too much, you can also just take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves. That's also more than enough. Let's get started, my lovies. This is a friend just had breakfast, my lovies. What did you have for breakfast, my lovies? Oh, we should do the thank you, my lovies. I love you, my lovies, for sentimental reasons, and I hope that you believe me. I've given this my heart with you, my lovies. Let's do the getting to know truth. We had an impossible sandwich today, my lovies. Fun fact, your sister friend has maybe for some of you, you're exploring a new diet. Your sister friend has explored many diets. Your sister friend was first back in 2014. I decided that I wanted to eat less chemicals. It was just like a whole journey thing, but I decided I wanted to eat less chemicals and be more aware of what I was putting in my body. Quickly after that, so I threw away like all like my seasonings. Like I used to use a lot of like adobo and stuff like that. I threw away all my seasonings. I think it was part of like just cleansing and getting rid of a lot of things I was going to get rid of anyway. But I threw away all my seasonings. I got rid of like a lot of processed like canned foods and stuff like that. And then quickly after that, I'm like, wow, it was really, really like amazing what it did for me. And I'm like, let me try going pescatarian. So I went pescatarian, then I went vegetarian, then I went raw for a while, so I was only eating raw foods. Then I went vegan, then I went a mixture. Then it's been like a roller coaster. But I think it's going based on the natural flows of my cycles. But I really find it interesting to do that. For some of you, you could be exploring different diets. Everything that's coming in for a reason. You can be exploring different diets and doing your research. I always recommend just going based off of what your body's calling. Don't be too hard on your body, whatever your body needs. Especially when I started like heavy lifting. I was for some reason craving like meats. I don't crave like I rarely ever do pork. Claire, the name Claire, something about an eclair. something about clear piercings. Somebody has a lot of piercings around their ears. But maybe for some of you, you're in that phase right now. Your cycle is asking you to, your natural rhythms are asking you to switch up a diet, or maybe switch something out. Or, you know, for a while I would wake up to breakfast. My breakfast would be whole wheat bagels and coffee, and then Spirit sent me a beautiful being who I got a reading done from. We actually did an event together. The name Crystal or Crystal. We did an event together, her and I. She's a reader, and we did an event out in La Jolla, California, and it was really beautiful. And I did a reading for her, and she did a reading for me, and I did some Reiki on her head as well. She picked up on what I was eating every day. And I think it's not necessarily what I was eating, it was more who was preparing it. And so I decided to let it go. But maybe for some of you, there's some healing work. Maybe for some of you, I'm even thinking of how Spirit brought us to bring up that female who, maybe you're going to be doing healing work with a friend, or with someone that you can trust, or someone that is also some type of, you know, if you're into spirituality, this person's into spirituality. If you're into nutrition, this nutritionist energy, Anisha, this nutritionist energy, Tanisha for some, or Anisha, Jessica. This nutritionist energy has been very present for some. I am also getting the name Jennifer and Elizabeth, or Eliza. Maybe for some of you, you're working with a nutritionist. You're working with a well-meaning person. The way it feels, it's like two well-meaning people working together, and you're gonna get great results. It's coming in as great results. I'm seeing like a sticker for some of you, like those little dog stickers, or those little character stickers. Something about a caricature. For some of you, you're gonna get a caricature painting at some point. Those little stickers, like, you're gonna do a great job. Like, something's gonna work out really well. Like, it has to do with health or spiritual health, or I mean, everything is connected, but spiritual health or mental health or physical health, you're gonna be working with someone that's gonna help you. And that's awesome, my lovies. That is awesome. I am actually seeing an older person. So, you know, there's no age to get healthy. There's certain people that, you know, I know some 60-year-olds. Oh my gosh, that woman's almost gonna be 70. This woman, I'm like, she looks better than certain 40-year-olds that I know. This woman has always taken care of her mind, her body, her soul. And she's like she's a big wig. I actually met her at maybe for some of you, this is going to be someone, this energy, I picked up on an energy like this a while ago, and it's coming back in. For some of you, it's like you as a younger being, or someone as a younger being, and you're pairing up with an older being, or an older being is pairing up with, or you as an older being are pairing up with a younger being. But there's a huge age gap in a situation, but you're both well-meaning people coming together to help each other grow and vibe off of each other, not drain each other, but actually like vibe and grow together. It's like the name Rosa is coming in, the name Rosa. Something about something about rose water. I'm seeing rose water. Somebody likes rose water. India could be significant. Somebody sprays rose water, or they have something rosy's coming in. Someone has like rose scented something. Rose, and I smell it even in their hair. Somebody has long straight hair, very beautiful, thick, long straight hair. Like I'm getting like a rose scented something in someone's hair. It smells really great. Someone smells really great. Jesus, my lovies. Maybe for some of you, like, that energy is back. Like, for some of you, like, you're gonna get a chance to work with, like, someone that you have, there's a huge age gap, but you both are very, like, it's a true friendship. It's a true connection. There is mutual love and understanding in the spirit. It's very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. And maybe for some of you, you're going to pair up with this person because it's like, we want to learn a new art together, or we want to, again, maybe do something that's good for, you know, maybe you're going to help this person, because Spirit's showing us how I was like, maybe you're going to give each other massages. Like, you're going to be very nurturing to each other. Very, very beautiful energy, very innocent energy, because Spirit was showing us how I was giving this being a massage I did some Reiki for her, but I also wanted to massage her scalp because I could just see she was carrying a lot of negative energy over her head. And I wanted to give her a massage and, and then she wanted to do a reading for me because that was her way to thank me. And then I did a reading for her. And then we were very nurturing to each other. Maybe it's something like that. And maybe it's only for a day because for her and I, we kept in touch, but not really. It was just that day. She never came back to those events. I went back to the next event, but it's maybe it's just one day where you really get to maybe for some of you this is going to be over this heptad over this next 7 days, or maybe very soon. There's going to be one day where you're just going to get to really nurture somebody and they're going to nurture you, and it's going to be very mutually just beautiful, very beautiful. There's beautiful energy there for somebody. Boom. Or for a few of you, that's a beautiful experience to live, I think, my lovies. Boom. For some of you, being cautious over the next waves that you're riding, especially with Piscean energy so in the field, because for some of you, illusions are definitely in the field, the moon energy, things that are very deep within you. Clear those throat chakras. See, it's already making it come up. Things that are very, here we go with this Formica energy, things that are very deep within you, little monsters. That Kraken energy has been very present, and I don't know, everything is happening for a reason. Spirit made us look at the guy in the van over there, and he put his head down. And if he put his head down, meaning he was aware that we're here. That Kraken energy has been very present. It's so cute. Somebody, the other people have commented. I kind of erased certain comments, my lovies. But someone did comment. The person in the car next to her was wondering what she was doing. I get that all the time. I thought that. I think it's cute. I don't give it too much mind because I think for me it's just such a natural thing. It's normalizing spirituality. We normalize religion. I'm normalizing my religion, which is God, which is spirit. That Kraken energy has been very present for some. Kraken's been very present, but it's almost remember, the Kraken can take a lot of forms. It doesn't have to be a monster per se, but I am getting for some things coming up from, hidden places, maybe old monstrous patterns that you had. Here we go with this Yucca energy. Something about the Yucatan. Here we go with this Yucatan Peninsula for some that have been existing within you for a long time. And it's when these little monsters come up, you almost don't even notice them because they're so deep within you, but they kind of tend to creep up from time to time. But given the right conditions, those monsters can really express themselves. Sea monsters have been very present. The name Ursula, too, has been very present in the field over the last, week or two or so. Ursula, somebody can have a nickname Ursula, or they may not know it. Or they may not show it. Anyways, here we go. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To Mama Merce. To Mama Merce. To Mama Merce. To Shango. To Shango. To Shango. To Yemaya. To Yemaya. To Yemaya. To Papa Legba. To Papa Legba. To Papa Legba. To Elegua, to Elegua, to Elegua, to Oshun, to Oshun, to Oshun, to Ogun, to Ogun, to Ogun. To la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte. Thank you. To Archangel Michael, to Archangel Michael, to Archangel Michael, to Archangel Gabriel, to Archangel Gabriel, to Archangel Gabriel, to Archangel Raphael, to Archangel Raphael, to Archangel Raphael, to Archangel Uriel, to Archangel Uriel, to Archangel Uriel, to Archangel Michael, to Archangel Michael, to Archangel Michael, to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages, to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages, to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and justice, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and judgment, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and mercy, in love, in truth, in wisdom. What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up? I love you. What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing? How's it going? What's popping? What's cracking? We're reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. It is true. We're reading for you because we love you. 15:10 and 15:11. Devil energy was present for some of you toxic. This toxic comes sipping under. And karma, the wheel of fortune, 15 and 10. 6 energy, the choice, the lovers, the paths that we take that lead us to our fate. And 1 energy, the magician, manipulations, toxic manipulations in a situation. For some of you, over the Saturn's day, 15, 10, and all those numbers in between carry those energies of maybe for some of you 7 energy, but you got the chariot energy there too. So spirit wants you to move past it. You are coming through like a wrecking ball. For some of you, you're going to come through like a wrecking ball or like a fast moving bulldozer. For some of you, that bulldozer energy, boom. Okay, they want to talk to you. We have a guess what? Guess. You guessing? Are you guessing? Are you guessing, my lovies? Guess what? No stressing. Are you guessing? Look what's showing. For some of you, there's Spirit gave it to us in the preliminary. I guess we're gonna go right into it. They want us to go right into it. Spirit gave us in the preliminary someone with really toxic emotions, someone that for some of you, you have a smother on your hands, or for some of you, you're going to, again, discernment advice. We're getting a few different energies. Someone who lies a lot. This person could be someone that's very important in your life. Queen of Hearts energy. It could be a Wilma. For some of you, it could be a Wilma. For some of you, Wilhelmina. For some of you, Wilhelmina College. I am getting Florida as well. I'm getting Miami. Miami could be significant. I'm getting Fort Lauderdale. Florida. Florida in general is very significant for somebody. I am also getting Tennessee. Tennessee could be significant for some. We got a Queen of Hearts here. So in this tarot, the Queen of Hearts is actually Scorpio energy, and the devil is actually Saturn energy. So for some of you, we told you, I felt the devil energy. I didn't want to jump right into it because in the preliminary, I was already getting the download. For some of you, there's somebody with very toxic emotions. The Queen of Hearts, when she is not, again, I think this is somebody, for some, this could be someone that has been this way for quite some time. And from time to time, a little devil sneaks up. For example, it's like, for some of you, you could be dealing with somebody. This could be someone that you have a lot of emotion for. This is someone that you have some type of emotional string attached to. This is someone that you may find actually very empathetic. This person can present as very surface level, very empathetic, and not to say that they're not. It's just that they have this within them. So their empathy, the way that Spirit was giving us, is the movie Frozen. For some of you, you have a very well-meaning connection between two people that have a huge age gap. For others, Spirit was giving us not the movie Frozen, but for some of you, that movie Frozen has been very present. 1811 was on the clock, and then 1812. Those numbers could be significant for some. The moon energy, the moon though, the moon energy and 12 energy, a Cancer could be significant, but the sacrifice, a secret sacrifice. This person could be into all types of things, rituals, whatever. She could be into a lot of different things, but the way she uses this energy is not necessarily for the betterment of herself or others. Seemingly, this person may, because this person may have some type of, like, for example, this person has lived quite a bit, so they may have some type of either notoriety. For some of you, I'm getting like notoriety or fame, and somebody's sobriety. For some, this person has like accumulated something, maybe wealth, maybe connection. So this person over the surface, because they kind of can hide, right? If you're in a community, you can kind of hide within the energy of the community. But this person has some type of like toxic emotion within them. So for some of you, you can actually have like a person that you're going to be connecting with over this next wave that you're riding, that you really, really care about, that's really important to you, but they have Luciferian. Somebody's, again, this energy of Luciferian's been very present for some. So again, someone can study all types of things and how to manipulate energy in a very negative way. This person, their manipulation is the way it's coming in is self-serving. That's how it's coming in, self-serving. But someone could seem, because what I was getting was Rapunzel, let down your hair. The woman that kidnapped Rapunzel. Like for example, like this person, for some of you, there could be a situation where a kidnapping is taking place, but not like a kidnapping in, take that however it expresses itself. Somebody that wants to like possess someone's energy under the guise of being a well-meaning person, or even spoiling somebody, right? Like Rapunzel, and Rapunzel was basically her hostage, but she would feed Rapunzel, she would take care of Rapunzel, she would keep Rapunzel clean, she would keep Rapunzel, she would even like worship Rapunzel, braid her hair, but there was an ulterior motive there, versus somebody that Spirit's giving us a contrast, versus that one day I spent with somebody that Spirit had us bring, that person was nurturing to me, I was nurturing to her, and we went about our separate ways. I've never seen that woman since then. So it's like, there's a difference. Somebody has like ulterior, the way that this person uses their emotions, she has ulterior motives for why she uses her emotions. It's not just, I'm going to, for example, that woman Spirit's giving us in Rapunzel, she wanted to possess the power that Rapunzel's hair held, and it kept her young. Being around Rapunzel kept her young. So she wanted to basically hold her hostage so she can harness energy vampire, harness Rapunzel's energy. For some of you, there's something there. The devil here, it wanted to show. It wanted to show for a reason. I told you, the devil to a Queen of Cups. The devil to a Queen of Cups. And then these kind of want to jump out on the side. 3 of Wands, 7 of Wands, Divine Justice, and 6 of Pentacles. And what it does is it stresses Rapunzel. Because at one point, Rapunzel wants to free herself from this person, or from this energy. And that's what is just. Whatever was given was off kilter, was off balance. That's what is, someone needs to give to justice. So now someone needs to give to a judicial procedure. Money needs to go into a judicial procedure or some type of procedure. There is a block, a 7 of Wands, but the divine is blocking something, and someone's turning their back for new opportunities. So now somebody wants to like give. For some of you, you're dealing with a love bomber that love bombs through some type of, or you're going to be dealing with a love bomber that love bombs through giving. They love bomb through giving, and it's not justice. It's not, justice is right next to it. In this tarot, this is justice. This is justice. A Leo could be significant, a Capricorn, a Sagittarius, an Aries, a Libra, and an Aquarius. So it's like trying to pretend like something. 6 of Pentacles energy to the justice for me. Oftentimes it brings in a contrast of what's balanced, or someone that pretends to be very sharing and like, this is just, what we're giving is just. And justice steps in and it's like, that's not just. I'm going to show you what just is. What's just is to block this disgust and to move away and turn your back on and wait for another opportunity. Because 10 of Wands together here, this is going to be a very stressful, burdensome situation. That's the energy for some. Take that how that resonates. And the next 7 days brings in the energy of the 10th, but it also brings in the energy of 9 energy. Yeah, because in reality, someone's just a Queen of Diamonds. I told you. A Queen of Diamonds, a Libra could be significant to the 10 of Cups. This could be a Again, Queen of Diamonds energy, I am getting it as the Queen of Diamonds, not the Queen of Wands. Queen of Diamonds is a little different than the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Diamonds or the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Diamonds, but somebody controls through money or through giving. It's a position thing. It's like, it's a control thing. But Queen of Diamonds is a female who doesn't have your best interest in mind in a situation. And Three of Swords, who's going to betray you. Betrayal, some type of a betrayal, some type of an issue here. Capricorn energy of Virgo could be significant for some. Someone that was ambitious to have somebody's 10 of Cups, to have someone's emotional body. I'm just a messenger here. Jesus, this is what it feels like. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. For some of you here, we have some type of judgment or a reconciliation that can take, or the world, an ending of a chapter for some, for a renewal. And then we have here 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, the Choice, the Lovers, Temperance, 5 of Pentacles, abandoning, the Chariot. I told you, 7 energy, this Queen of Diamonds or this Queen of Wands, and a Leo or the Sun. I'm getting that song, me and my homies ride out. For someone, if you're traveling with you and your homies, something about the homie. Me and my, Africa could be significant for some. Me and my homies ride out. Do. I almost don't want to do this right now. I don't want to do this. I don't want to read this energy for some reason. There's the emotions. I don't want to do this anymore. There's some cheating involved in a situation. I don't want to be the reason why. Someone's doing something behind someone's back, but it's going to get exposed. And they're going to get left out. I don't want to do this anymore. What they've been doing for money. For somebody doesn't want to, Monica, Moni. Somebody doesn't want to hide what they've been doing for money or what they've been doing with money. What they've been giving money to, because there's a lot of money here. Somebody's going to be exposed about what somebody's been investing in. The choice that they made, some type of passion, some type of like Ace of Wands energy, a passion, a new opportunity. For some of you, if you are waiting on some type of new work opportunity or something, something's coming in very quickly that's more aligned, and it has to do with your creative force, especially if you are a Libra. Or if you're trying to work on a new project, or if you're trying to travel, for some, you do have options in that. For some of you, you have stock options in something. For some of you, Spirit is advising that you temper when you... Because there's a lot of money around Temperance. There's a lot of money around a Sagittarius. For some of you as a Sagittarius, what's this in this tarot? This is a Taurus. A Sagittarius or a Taurus. A Sagittarius, a Taurus, or a Leo. If you are a Sagittarius, Taurus, or a Leo, there's a lot of money around you over this heptad, over new work. For some of you, you could be collaborating and working. For some of you, if you work as an independent contractor or anything that has to do with contracting, you could get some type of money. You're going to have to travel to a female that needs work done. This is it could be a Libra, but this person needs to pay you for some work, for some, and you're going to, that's going to go well. For some of you, there are a lot of travels over this next 7 days. For some of you, there may even potentially be a plot. There may be a plot for some. I'm getting a plot of land. I am seeing gardening. For some of you, a lot of travels and maybe back and forth when it comes to gardening. Or for some of you, if you're getting a contractor for your garden. To heal the land. For some of you, a project that you think you want to do on your own may not be like a project just for you to do on your own. You may need to actually hire people to help you. Because this is actually like something that, for example, it's like those who garden. This gardening energy has been very present for some, but it 'tis the season. Those who garden, you know that, especially if you haven't been taking care of the land, you have to prep the land. And maybe for some of you, it's like you have to prep the land. Or for some of you, you could be hiring like a landscaper. Or for some of you, like you have to have, because I'm seeing me like when you have to rake the leaves and you have to clean up, like you have to clean up the land around your house for some. For some of you, you could be a single lady, or if you're not a single lady, you are a property owner, like you own the property. If you do have a partner who lies a lot, you own your property on your own. Like you take care of your home. Male or female, but it is highlighting that for some, it's a female. There's something that I don't want to see here. There's something that somebody doesn't want at this particular time, and it has to do with family or love, or somebody's emotional body and how they create death energy and ending death. For some of you, this death energy has been present. And when I said this, when I was thanking the ancestors, I felt La Santa Muerte very present, and I thanked it. There it is, death energy. And Spirit was giving us how my initiation with death energy, my God, my lovies, death energy is like the most beautiful, gentle, yet scary energy, because it's just amazing. Death energy is truly like, study death energy. For some of you, you may be brought to study death energy because the way it came in, it's the visions, how death came to me. Death came to me. Death is a force. It's an energy, but it can take on different forces to make itself appear more like a human or more in a physical form, but it's an energy. It's always present, but it can take on different forms. But it's a very beautiful energy. It came to me in physical form a few times, and I'm like, oh my God, it was really, it's an intense force. For some of you, death is in the field. For some of you, wish fulfillment, or you can learn the death of a Pisces or a Scorpio. Boom. All right. We're going to do the getting to know truth, my lovies. 3055, 101. Something 1010, or something, introductory course to something. For some of you, you could be taking some type of introductory course. The getting to know truth, I wanted to share my experience with death. That was part of 3111 and 3113. That's cool, my lovies. Mirroring energy. The moon. I wanted to share my experiences with death. For some of you, you could be going through some type of ending, a surprise ending. That may not be that surprise, but something's done, and it's not going to be the same. But I wanted to share, like, death is very important to me. La Santa Muerte, the death energy, is very important to me. It's very important to me. It is. Okay. Oh, I checked this one too, so I think I'm going to do this one too, my lovies. But here, so what does empathy mean to you? What does empathy mean to you? So part of the getting to know truth, and you can share too, my lovies. I like it when you share these things in the comments. I think it's really cute. What does empathy mean to you? If you want to share in the comments, 3211 on the clock. Okay, to Truth Nunez, what does empathy mean to you? Empathy. What does empathy... I'm seeing logical systems. I guess I'm relating it to how I've seen it used in our society, and especially within certain constructs. I'm seeing logical systems and relational tables, for those of you who know about relational tables, and inputs and outputs, and how you can relate, the relational tables, how to relate, how to take one input, and the input may, for you, if something comes into your system, you may process it very differently than if it comes into my system, or if I'm processing it. And though I may not be able to truly process it the way you do, I'm at least able to relate it, to a similar process within my system. To say that I am processing, it's mirror energy. It's like a fun house of mirrors. To empathize, it's like your reflection is there. It may not be exactly you. Never will it be. Your reflection will never actually be you. If you're looking into a mirror, the mirror will never be you. But at least it's a good, certain mirrors can mirror out really good symbols of what you are, but they can never mirror your core. Not in like a holistic way. So like empathizing to me is like relating through like a mirror, and being able to observe something even if you don't really fully, or even feel something even if you really don't fully like experience it yourself. It's almost like living vicariously. That's my answer. That's the answer, my lovies. And how does it make you feel to ask for help? How does it make you feel to ask for help? Boom. How does it make you feel to ask for help? How does it make you feel to ask for help? For some reason, the word ruthless is coming in. The word ruthless, which that's interesting. That's an interesting energy to come in with that. How does it make you feel to ask for help? And why is ruthless coming in? They live a life of sin. When I was younger, I went through a time, especially when I worked for Verizon. I never really had a lot of people when I was, especially like I was always like, I made a lot more money than a lot of people that were around me when I was younger. Even my own, mother. So I would find myself, dishing out more. Especially like in my early 20s, I would support, for example, like my little sister. For me, it was no problem blowing money on her, taking her school shopping. Like I just did it because I loved those things, because I wanted to, take care of these people. And my friends, I would splurge quite a bit. I would just like, give a lot. Then it came a time when, especially after I left Verizon, my income was not, and went back to basically school. And, I had jobs here and there and tried to, start, like I had mentioned, I knew for years, it's been almost a decade of wanting to start this channel and a blog and all this other stuff. But I had other things I had to go through and studies that I had to go through first. But during that time, it's curious, I was having this conversation with somebody yesterday. And I told him, was it yesterday or the day before? For example, the guy, I was dating a guy, and this man, he looked at me like I was broke. I had just sold a property in Rhode Island, so I didn't really have anything to my name. I wasn't making as much money as I was when I even first purchased that property. And I didn't really have anything besides love, care, attention, the things that are not tangible. I didn't really have much to ask to provide. I did give him, $2,000 at one point, that he pretended he didn't want, but he ended up keeping. But this person threw a lot in my face. And after that, I saw, I don't know if it was more, people that I asked for help or for support. I got more support from strangers. I got more support from people that didn't know me. For example, when I wanted to go to India for a spiritual retreat, a lot of people came out to support. I did a fundraiser for that through GoFundMe, and people that supported me the most were people I didn't know, like people that spirit sent outside of family and friends. When I asked for support because that person I was dating kicked me out, and I had nowhere to stay, I was able to stay with my sister for a few weeks in Rhode Island, but I later heard from her boyfriend certain comments that, exposed that she was gossiping about me behind my back with him about that situation. And I'm like, okay, I'll leave. Don't you worry. It makes me feel like I have to pay people back. Even when I borrow money, I've jokingly said this in other readings. It's like I have to pay you back. I've had people that have helped me, but they expect me to pay them back, even if it's just like a $20 thing. I asked a friend or someone that I know from the gym for a loan. And I've asked a few people from the gym for a loan. Actually, people from the gym members be saving your sister friend. Because again, I've been studying. I don't really have study income. Or I haven't had in my last, few years, because I've been traveling, studying, and I've prioritized, that versus, a job that I know. For example, I sacrificed a job that, would have paid me more than 6 figures to be able to have, liberty. And because I think it's my purpose is deeper than money. 4011, not to say that money can't be present. It's more to say that spirit brings us to move in different ways. But asking for support, especially when it comes to material, I think people in this society, a lot of people can have empathy up to a certain point. And I find that for me, it's very uncomfortable sometimes to ask for support without feeling like I have to give something back. For example, I mentioned there was a gentleman that I barely know from the gym. Again, a few people have done this, but there was one gentleman that became obsessed and started stalking me, following me around. And it's funny, I saw this person yesterday and I'm like, what a clown. Like, I would be embarrassed to even show my face to myself. For me, you help somebody and then you want to try to use them and try to like weasel your way, and he wanted sex. So it was really curious to me. Oh, look, confirmation. A text just came in. This person wanted sex from me and started bullying me, sending people to follow me into the bathroom, follow me around town. It was really fucking crazy. And I'm like, wow, like, that's sad. That's really sad. That's really sad. For me, I don't know. There's like a bittersweet feeling of asking for support. When I get support, or when I ask for help, when I've asked for empathy, even through GoFundMe, it was curious. I asked them, I was working with them. And when I asked for support and cooperation, it's interesting. It's just an interesting concept. There's a bittersweet. And it's curious because for me, again, it's almost like, it's an uncomfortable feeling. It's uncomfortable for me to ask for support. It's uncomfortable. Yep. That's not because it's just uncomfortable, but because of things I've seen. It's uncomfortable to ask for support. It's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable, my lovies, to say the least. How about you, my lovies? How does it make you feel to ask for support? Maybe you'll inspire something in your sister friend. Anyways. Everything is coming in for a reason. Oh, we got an emperor. We got Scorpio energy here. We got an emperor. We got an emperor who lives in his sphere. All right. 9 of Diamonds. We have delays in a situation. We have delays in a situation. You got a signature and you got success. So for some of you, new opportunities are definitely floating your way. Ace of Spades energy. There's a contract, a signature, an arrangement, an agreement, and success when it comes to a signature, a contract, an arrangement, or an agreement, my lovies. blocks, 9 of spades energy. You have some type of block. Oh, we got the ace of spades with the 9 of spades already. So definitely endings in the field for some, or a death. We have endings and death energy in the field. We have blocks. You have a block for some. Something is blocked. There's a situation that is currently blocked or will be blocked. 9 of spades energy. So maybe Spirit's going to redirect your energy in one way or another. We got blocks when it comes to a new beginning, a reconciliation, a pregnancy. And we got delays, and we got changes, and we got really good news, and we have an older female involved in a situation, in a work situation. For some of you, work and money are on the periphery. For some of you, blocks when it comes to an older female. Queen of Spades energy is your mama, first and foremost, or it is you as an older female or older female around you who is going to communicate or will be receiving really good news. So you as an older female or your mama or an older female around you could be communicating good news or receiving good news. But there are changes. You have to travel an hour or so away from where you are, or changes when it comes to a situation. 45 and 11. Somebody could be 45. Somebody could be 2011 could be significant for some. For some of you, the stock market crash. 9 of diamonds energy, some type of delay for a new beginning or a reconciliation, which is blocked. For some of you, there's a new beginning or something new. For some of you, if you are investing time, effort, and energy into something new, or you want to anyway, or for some of you, you want to reconcile, there's a reconciliation that's blocked, or some type of new beginning that is blocked, and Spirit's going to bring some type of change, or something different is coming in from an hour or so. For some of you, something about something about comatose for some. Something about Soma, something about Sonoma. But for some of you, travels, you have to travel. For some of you, you could be traveling up to like the Bay Area to see an older female, or you as an older female is going up to San Francisco or that area. For some, I am getting the Bay Area. It could be significant for some in a situation. But you have some type of delay. You have a delay. You have to go through another path or another portal. For some of you, portals. For some of you, portals are very significant. You know about portals. For some of you, portals. Queen of diamonds, you got a block because of a female. I told you. There's a female who doesn't have your best interest in mind in a situation. Queen of diamonds energy. This person could pretend to be very loving. They're not. Queen of diamonds energy is a female who does not have your best interest in mind. This person is very vain. They think everything is about them. They are insane. This person's insane. There's no discussing anything with this person. This is blocked. It is blocked. It is blocked. For some of you, this is an older female. For some of you, this is an older female. For some of you, this is an older female who deliberately did something to block a situation. This person wanted to manipulate a situation. Queen of diamonds energy. Certainly, Spirit saying, certainly. Not too far from where you are, you got to travel to see a female. For some of you, there's going to be a female you have to travel to see, not too far from where you live. And you have joy over this situation, so you have nothing to worry about. You have joy when it comes to the situation. For some of you, if there's a female who doesn't have your best interest in mind in a situation, something's going to be put aside. I'm getting put that aside. Like something's going to be put aside. For some of you, see, someone was pretending to be a Queen of Hearts. For some of you, someone was pretending to be a Queen of Hearts. Someone that has your best interest in mind, but they don't. For others, you do have a well-meaning female. So again, discernment is advised for some. Queen of Hearts energy is a sister, a daughter, a friend, or a well-meaning female. Certainly, you have really good news coming in from a well-meaning female when it comes to money. For some of you, this person is vain and conniving. All she cares about. This person's sitting on a lot of money. I told you, for some of you, somebody is sitting on a lot of money. Or this person manages a lot of money, or they deal with a lot of money. But for some of you, really good news to come from a well-meaning female when it comes to her financial situation or something that involves you. A Queen of Hearts is a sister, a daughter, or a friend. You have success when it comes to this sister, this daughter, or this friend that can support you through something that has to do with a lot of finances, or you could support this person when it comes to a lot of finances. Yep, with a signature. This person's coming in with a contract, with a signature, with some type of an arrangement. There's going to be anger when it comes to a little bit of money. Why is it coming in that way? There's going to be anger when it comes to a little bit of money. For some of you, anger when it comes to a little bit of money. When it comes to some type of contract with a little bit of money. You have news or a face-to-face. When it comes to an organization, for some of you, this person is going to be hospitalized. You're gonna learn that a lemur, something about a lemur, and something about a leech. You're gonna something about a teach as well, something about a teacher, and something about a preacher. This person is going to, for some of you, you're gonna be learning. This energy's been present that this person is not deserving. This person lives a life of sin, of missteps. Queen of Diamonds to an organization. For some of you, this could be someone in an organization, or this could be someone, again, for some of you, I was feeling people in power in an organization, but this person is going to experience some type of tower with this organization, and she's going to be pissed. Yeah, Jack of Spades. A man, a group of men, or a group of men and women who don't have your best interest in mind in a situation. For some of you, there's a son, a friend, or a man who pretends to be your friend. Or for some of you, a group of men who pretend to be your friend. Being cautious with these men because they're coming up as the Jack of Spades to the Jack of Hearts, meaning these people are pretending to be for some of you, you discern. Yuma. For some of you, discernment is advised. Jack of Hearts to the Jack of Spades is a man, a group of men, or a man or a group of men who don't have your best interest in mind, but they want to pretend. They want to pretend like they're your friends. For some of you, you have a daughter and a son situation here as well for some. Or a brother and a sister working together in some organization for some. For some of you, medical facilities, judicial procedures, contracts when it comes to medical facilities, judicial procedures. For some of you, you have to come to some type of an arrangement. Here we go with this arraignment energy. For some of you, you have to come to some type of an arrangement when it comes to a female who doesn't have your best interest in mind. For some of you, two females could be involved in some type of legal matter, and there's a well-meaning female involved in the situation, and then there's a female involved in a legal matter who's sitting on a lot of money, but this person is not a good person. Ursula energy. This Ursula energy, what does this mean, my lovies? It's the fudge. Anyways, what do we have? Yeah, because this female has a lot of money, and this person would try to betray the person that has less money. But this person pretends like she loves to give. I'm telling you, my lovies, this is why. This person pretends like she likes to give, like she's very generous, blah, blah, blah. But this person's going to try to betray this other person who she's envious of. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that about a bitch? And three aces is around this female. So this female, she's going to fight for whatever is right. This Queen of Hearts, this daughter, this sister, this friend, this well-meaning female, she's going to fight for whatever is right, but three aces around her, meaning, and right next to this Queen of Diamonds energy. So for some of you, you could hear, or a well-meaning female can tell you that there's a bully in an organization that's going to try to make something very difficult for this person, because three aces is envy and people trying to put things in the way of your success. But this person's gonna be all right. This is a well-meaning female for you that's gonna talk to you. She also, for some of you, you could also hear that your peer or a loving person around you is having issues with bullies in a work situation, in an organization, and they take pleasure in this. That's the energy. That's the inner chi. I told you, over the Jack of Spades, you have a person, for some of you, certainly, you have a person that pretends, or a group of people that pretend to be well-meaning people. They're not. They really are not. They really, really are not. They're love bombers and liars. And they're mad. They're mad. For some of you, you have a group of females. You have a bunch of people, my lovies. You have a group of females, a group of men that are upset, that are really pissed off. What the hell are you pissed about? About their life, because they're blocked out. For some of you, you're not about the BS, or you ended something, because we have the Ace of Spades to the Nine of Spades that just showed. So for some of you, there's definitely a death in the field. So someone could be upset over some type of ending, a divorce, a separation. An ending of something that was supposed to be a home situation, a family, a couple. For some of you, you're signing for a home, for a family. Certainly, you're signing for something that has to do with a couple, something that has to do with a well-meaning female and a well-meaning male. Something about Wellington. King of Hearts, and your father is protecting this, a grandpapa. For some of you, you lost your dad, my love. He's oh shit, see pekti or chewy pooey. What else? We have delays when it comes to a contract with an organization. Or delays when it comes to a situation that has to do with a legal matter because a female is blocking this. It seems like a clan is fighting. This is what it feels like. It feels like for some of you, this is a family issues where a family issues, not just one. Not just one, my lovies. We gotta stretch. This is like a clan issue or a family issue, but Spirit's saying the family had a lot of issues and they need tissues. There are issues because I think people are picking sides in a situation when it comes to a legal matter, and it's tied to a lot of money and liars. People lied in this. And hit for hires, people hired people to end things or manipulate things or put hurdles in people's way. For some of you, you have some demonic family members, or that's just how it's coming in. Or in an organization for some. And there has to be a resignation. More people are going to resign for some. Pay attention to the fucking signs and stop being so arrogant. I'm talking to the energies, my love. This is the energy. Because for some of you, there's somebody in an organization, it's like, doesn't look good. Or it doesn't look good, but somebody's ignoring all of the, I'm getting that song. I wish you would. I wish you would. I wish you would. I wish you would. Like someone likes to play hardball even when they're not in position to play hardball. They're not. Spiritually. I'm not talking about materially. Materially, someone has connections where this person has no shame asking for money. Even lying to get money, this person has no shame. But the way it's coming, and they like to play the blame game. This person has rose to the top and she hates hearing this. For some of you, this is a female who hates hearing. This person rose to the top because she makes others feel small beneath her. This person uses mockery, sorcery. This person uses, this is a witch. This is a bully. For some of you, have a bully in an organization. This person, whatever she's made in her life, it's been at the sacrifice of others. Lied on others, slandered others, gossiped about others, made others smaller than her. I'm just a messenger here. This is the energy present for some. This person likes to pride, oh, I made all of my money on my own. She didn't. No, she did not. Again, everything I've said in this whole thing, I'm a channeler, my lovies. I am channeling energies. I'm getting something about hidden children, hiding a child. I don't know, something, there's an issue with children around this being, around this energy. There's an issue with children around this energy. I didn't even get to clarify it. Yeah, children, the family, and money. Or a child and money. I don't know. This person did something funny for money. This person's done a lot of funny things for money. For the love of money, people would rob their own daughter. For the love of money. Cisco could be significant for some. There's a Cisco truck right in front of a Wells Fargo 5720. People would rob their own daughter. For the love of money. For the love of money. Communication. All right, my love. It's about a regular. For some of you about a regular, there's going to be communication about a regular. For some of you, there's going to be communication about another resignation. 3 of Wands. You got things coming in. Spirit insists. 3 of Wands. Energies that are coming in. You are attracting new opportunities for some of you. Your boats are coming in, and the boats bring in construction materials. For some of you, construction materials. For some of you, 8 of Cups. Walking away from a situation. Why did they do this 8 of Cups this way? Someone could have like a big butt. I've never had an issue with this, but I've seen other channelers that maybe had an issue if they showed like naked bodies. I've never had an issue, thank goodness. But maybe for some of you, you're going to walk away because you've never had an issue with something. Everything's coming in for a reason. We got the Hanged Person. I told you the sacrifice was present in the field, my lovies. The Hanged Person, the sacrifice, 7 of Cups. And a Crone of Wands. For the love of money. People would rob their own daughter for the robber. They would rob their own daughter for the robber. For some of you, you're walking away from some type of stuck position in order to get yourself into more creative forces and options. You're feeling very passionate for some of you. You could even be feeling for those who are single and ready to mingle, you could be opening up to new opportunities that find you very attractive. Take this how it resonates, because this is an energy. For some of you, you're in very attractive energies. Right now is a very fertile time. For some of you, you could go through some type of celebration or party. I was getting some type of drinking, a lot of drinking for some over the next waves. And feeling for some of you, if you are, somebody's very sexually active, very intensely. Someone's very sexually active. And just being cautious, my lovies. Just being cautious for some. Because I am seeing how this woman's like lower body is now becoming gray, but I'm not getting it in a mermaid sense. I'm getting it in a very like spiritually gray sense. From the waist down, someone, I don't care someone's butt. I don't care how big someone's butt is. From the waist down, energetically, Spirit may be asking someone, I don't know, my lovies, but someone's in really heated energy. But Spirit may be asking you to walk away. Two of Pentacles, because it's causing some type of an imbalance in someone's, for some of you, something about puberty. This could be someone, a young person, a youngin' I am getting. Here we go with this liking youngins, or male, female, take it how it resonates. I think for some, Spirit's asking for some type of recovery process when it comes to, because I'm seeing how like, so that you can like rejuvenate your energies, especially your sacral energy, your root energy, like even your, solar plexus energy, everything that has to do with creation and connection. Spirit's asking for a little bit of balance, especially through November, because I'm seeing how this looks like it's reminding me, this little symbol here is reminding me of Thanksgiving and like the big centerpieces with like the pumpkins and the little baskets. Like maybe through November, Spirit's gonna ask for somebody, my sister friends, maybe for some of you this is a female, your sister friend has gotten years at this point without having intercourse. If I can do it, you can do it. I know people that have gone fucking decades without having intercourse because they're like, it's not for me. For me, it's for me. It's for me, but it's just not, just not with anybody. If it ain't real, it ain't for me. At this point in my life, no, thank you. No, I'm not interested. I'm just not interested. I'm not interested. I'm just not interested. For some of you, Spirit's asking, maybe, my lovies, maybe. Everything's coming in for a reason. Maybe just to take a few seasons of a pause to the vagina, to rejuvenate the vagina. For real, my lovies, I'm just a messenger. Someone's vagina is tired. Like, someone thinks they're sexy because they have some type of booty on them or something. Like, for real, my lovies, it's like your vagina needs to retire. That's how they're coming in. Your vagina needs to retire. 10212. Someone's nasty. I'm just a messenger, my lovies. No offense. Really, no offense. It came in as nasty because that's the energy. It's not about Truth Nunez, my lovies. Someone's vagina's tired, my lovies. The Witch of Cups. And I keep seeing how no one's head is showing. Like, they're not, no... It's like put a bag of, oh my God. It's like put a bag over her head and let's just fuck her. Like, that's what's coming. And something about a trucker. Like, Spirit's giving us somebody, I met this trucker years ago. And he talked to me about, I met him in school, actually, in my public speech class. Public speech could be significant, or someone's going to meet someone in some type of class. But this person, he talked to me about when he would travel, he's like, I got to meet, what did he call them? Crawlers. And I'm like, what's a crawler? He's like, these women that, I'm sure men do this too, but he's like, but a lot of truckers are still men. There are few women that are truckers, but maybe this has to do with a trucker. But these females come to the truck stops, and they're basically prostitutes, and they crawl around and they have sex with the truckers. And I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. And he's like, yeah. And then they just like, they like kind of hitchhike in a way, or they, because I'm like, well, how does that work? Like, how do they travel out there? They call them crawlers. That could be significant for some, because I'm seeing like how Spirit's asking somebody to walk away from this shit. Whatever this is, walk away and take some time for somebody. Through November is going to be very significant. The Fibonacci sequence is here for some. And I'm seeing how like, it's like people don't even really look at this person. It's not necessarily that they cover their head. It's more like they don't even look at this person as like a person. Like they give two shits about what this person has to say, their mind, where their head's at. Like, it's like someone's so almost just like a headless witch that they get left in the ditch. I don't know. Something else is coming in that I'm trying to... Death energy. You see, look at the head. Oh my God. The headless person. I told you there's something about headless people. Do you see that? Like, this person's cut off their own head. The sacrifice and death, though. Six of Wands. And Libra, balance, justice, bringing justice to a situation. For some of you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 crows. But you see this man. You can't even see him. It's like these people, you wouldn't be seen with them. You see this man hiding. She's like in the hands of a man. But you see, like, he's hiding. Like, they hide. There's some type of funky energy in the field, my lovies. There's some type of really funky energy in the field. Nine of Swords. To the Six of Wands. 4 of Wands. A marriage. Someone could have married a prostitute and they didn't know that somebody was a prostitute. 2 of Wands. Someone married someone that was like prostituting themselves. Someone that offered up, because it's funny the way that they offered up money to death to cause some type of unexpected tower. Here we go with this fucking crazy ass energy again. Of somebody that paid to have somebody like, ay. The High Priestess knows. Page of Pentacles. Somebody offered some type of commitment to get some type of Ace of Cups. 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. Took some type of foolish risk. A family. An Emperor. A 6 of Wands. Oh my gosh. There's the manipulation. My God. Where did it go? They want to hide. They want to hide the magician in the reverse. They want to hide the manipulation and the spell work and the weird games. To get something to go their way. They want to hide the magician in the reverse. And the devil. Fuck. This, oh my God. This Queen of Cups in the reverse. This King of Cups in the reverse. This 10 of Cups in the reverse. this terrible family unit for some, who took some dumbass risk to try to I don't want to do this right now. That's how it feels. I don't want to do this right now. Your sister friend has to, we can't leave this like this. I'm going to run to the restroom, my lovies. I'll be back. This is causing some, I'll just be back. I'll be back, my lovies. I'll be back. Not to fret. There was a bet. Okay, my darlings, we're back. So there are two people that are, for some of you, if you're dating somebody, be cautious. There are two people that are working together. I told you that Queen of Cups in the reverse energy, a manipulator. When I saw the devil in the beginning, 011313, they're trying to cause death or endings in somebody's life. What's this? Here, we'll do this. This is really a Queen of Swords in the reverse. This is really some type of psychopathic energy. They don't want to give up trying to have some type of success or being seen some way. We have the Five of Wands. We have the Six of Wands with the Nine of Wands. That's the 15 Wands, but that's a Five of Wands with the 10 of Wands. All of this conflict that they have orchestrated has someone's worked really hard to cause a lot of conflict, or a couple of people working together. Because we do technically have a couple here. We do have some type of clear that throat chakra. We do have this Queen of Wands over the Queen of Wands. So we have two females here that are together in some way. These people want to offer to Death. Death said no. For some people don't know about spirituality. They really don't. They think they do. They really don't. They feel kind of stupid because Death said no. Death is actually exposing them, because I am a daughter of Death. There are a lot of daughters and sons of Death. I am a lover to Death. There are a lot of lovers to Death. There are a lot of people that do not fear Death. They see Death as some type of again, everything came in for a reason. So they didn't know they were offering up some type of petition to Death, not knowing that someone is actually protected by the energy of Death. And for some of you, some are actually protected by the energy of Archangel Gabriel, because we also have Kali Ma here, which is very close to Archangel Uriel, which is technically the devil. Someone tried to offer up some type of offering to have somebody harmed. Very, very like a really disgusting harm. In this season, Piscean season, a Pisces could be involved in a situation, and they try to cause death, but Death is in the upright. Double death. Two people could be losing their lives, my lovies. I'm just the messenger here. Eight of Swords energy, or end up in some type of mental prison, or end up kind of crazy, to be quite frank. It looks like someone's gonna flank, something about flank steak. They're going to lose their minds because somebody's independent from these energies, and whatever they were trying to do failed. Their plot, the plot, something about flan, something about their plan that failed. They lie a lot. These two Queens of Wands that they tried to sacrifice are going to get their wish fulfillment very quickly, it looks like, because they have other opportunities coming in. For some of you, something's not that sinister. There were two people working together really to manipulate something, or manipulate some type of procedure to go in their way, to have some type of sacrifice. They wanted to sacrifice two people in their place. These people are disgraceful. They wanted to sacrifice two people in their place. So they were looking for, this is crooked ass family. They were looking for dummies to take some type of fall for them. They were doing this hidden, but they were waiting. They were trying to be patient and find the right energy for them to be able to do this. I'm just a messenger. They didn't think that two people in particular would say screw this, would get their wish fulfillment. Supernatural, inexplicable, miraculous, and otherworldly. They didn't think that these people were otherworldly, supernatural, that something miraculous would happen, that these people would escape their sacrifice, because these people petitioned to the devil to find the right energy to sacrifice in their place. Because I think these people are supposed to either go to prison or have some type of bad, something happen in their life for what they've been doing. So they've been waiting for a while to try to offer up some type of Ace of Cups, to pretend like, I don't know, we're your family, we're here to support you. This is a loving environment. This is a loving connection. These people are liars. And there's an ending to this pretending because it's exposed. The plan is exposed. They were trying to sacrifice somebody. For some, it's having somebody else, Travis, having somebody else take the fall in a judicial procedure for two fucking assholes. That's what's coming in. Who just live a life of fucking sin. It's like they paid for work. They even paid for work. They were looking for a sacrifice. They paid for work. A dark high priestess involved in a situation. They paid for work. So it's like, again, for those who know, you know. If you don't know, that's okay too. They were looking, the lovers, to have some type of, this is a misstep. It's like, I'm not the choice for this bullshit. Wrong fucking one, idiot. 5 of Wands, I told you. Now there's a conflict of ego. They didn't think. They really didn't think. They were just looking for a certain heat. They were looking for a certain heat to then sacrifice somebody. It's like this person is almost like desperate enough. Like they were looking for someone that's attractive, loving, magnetic, but they're desperate. It's like they were projecting inaccurate projections. This is what it feels like. Weird moon energy. The moon in the reverse. Like, they're desperate, but they wanted to project desperation onto someone who's not really desperate. To then have this desperation, it's almost like projecting. They're desperate because they're going to go to fucking prison. But they're wanting like someone else to feel desperate in their place. So they wanted to do certain things, manipulations. They've been looking for the sacrifice for a while. This is fucking crazy. Open Gangnam Style. Here we got this fucking open Gangnam Style shit. Jesus, my lovies, this is intense. So now they have no choice. They have no choice. This is over. This is exposed. They have a surprise tower coming here. Again, a painful ending. I feel like for some of you, this is like on the low scale. This is like people losing their businesses, which is for some people, this is on the high scale. Surprisingly shocking, going to prison because of everything they've been doing for X amount of time. They were looking for a sacrifice. They were looking for 2 people to sacrifice, and both of the sacrifices said, no, thank you. I'm not your fucking sacrifice. Go sacrifice your fucking self or your son or your daughter or whoever else you want to. Someone's already sacrificed a daughter in a situation. Someone lost a daughter when she was a child. Or when she was an infant. Someone already this fucked up family. Someone lost a daughter in some way. This emotional manipulator who's envious, insecure, is a love bomber. This psychopath who's also loosey, overhanded, aggressive. Their manipulations, their lack of judgment in situations. They need to learn from their life lessons. I don't care how old they are. They don't want to give up. They don't want to give up. They don't want to give up. They don't want to give up the truck. Somebody doesn't want to give up their truck. They don't want to give up. And the devil has them shackled. It's like, you ain't got no control here. I don't care what kind of petition. I don't care what kind of rituals you do. If spirit says no, it's no. You're just shackled to yourself. The psychopathic man. All types of fucking mental manipulation, emotional manipulation, cold-hearted snake, psychopath. An Aquarius could be significant, who's nefarious. And this Queen of Cups also did something to a sister or tried to do something to a sister. I'm just the messenger here. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And there's the Aquarius, the star, the Aquarius. In January could be significant for some. They take advantage of those who trust them, who love them. If you have love for these people, for some, or if there's some type of an emotional connection, they'll try to take advantage of that. 7 of Cups energy, to cause confusion and have someone in a delusional state. I'm just a messenger. Shit, pitsy, chewy, pooey. Boom. There it is. That what was hiding. I'm like, what's hiding? This construction, they're hiding a home or a marriage or some type of contract, trying to confuse a situation. For some of you, somebody could have like done some illegal like contract when it comes to a marriage or signing or forging documents to have somebody rejected. I'm getting like a spiritual marriage though. Like someone tried some fucking weird ass ritual. It's almost like marrying a sibling or marrying someone you're not supposed to marry. To have them caught up spiritually. I don't know how this would manifest in the physical, but someone tried to catch somebody up in some type of marriage. The Chariot, a Cancer, a vehicle, maybe caught up in some type of lease, or somebody signed a property or over to have dominion and success. 5 of Wands energy, but this is a conflict of ego for this friend group who are now fighting because now they want to travel. The Empress, to have some type of creative venture or creative force. 2 of Pentacles, imbalanced. Queen of Pentacles, a Capricorn, and a home. But it's all exposed. The all-seeing eye was seeing everything. These people don't believe in God. They really don't. It's funny, they don't believe in God, but then they try to pay God to harm others. There's some type of I don't know, a league of something. I'm seeing that movie, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Do they think that they're extraordinary gentlemen? I don't know. Faith, trust, unwavering confidence, 36. This is over, the 9 energy. Boom. The life path 9 could be significant. That energy has been very present. Temperance, Taurus, Sagittarius. All right, my lovies. I think that's good. If you need a private reading, you could definitely book in the description box below. Take everything that resonates. Even the smallest things I say, my lovies, I've noticed when I go back and watch these videos, I'm like, oh shit. Everything is for a reason. It's not necessarily about Truth Nunez. It really is not. It's quite curious to me. Even when I talk about my experiences, it's a reflection. Take it for what it is. It's just a channel. If you get it, you get it. It's for you. It's not about Truth Nunez. I am opening myself up to be a channel for you. And that's not even me. It's just how it functions. It's not about Truth Nunez. 12511. Anyways, my lovies, your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Something just clicked. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends and your sister friend. And your spirit friends and your sister friend. In love always. In love always. In love always. And forever, homies.